Operation Kaveri. Nearly 1,100 Indian nationals evacuated from conflict-hit Sudan. Pro-poor schemes of government have brought a revolution in the country, says PM Modi. Cabinet approves National Medical Devices Policy 2023. Central Drug Standard Control Organization. The first batch of women officers commissioned into Regiment of Artillery of Indian Army. The Polavaram Project. What is machine learning? Gangetic dolphins. What is sun halo? Nearly 1,100 Indian nationals have been evacuated from conflict-hit Sudan under Operation Kaveri. The External Affairs Ministry said a sixth batch of 128 Indian citizens left Sudan yesterday, taking the total count of Indian nationals rescued from the war-torn African nation via Indian naval ships and IAF aircraft to nearly 1,100. Ministry spokesperson said Indian Air Force C-130J flight with 128 passengers took off from Port Sudan for Jeddah last night. Earlier in the evening, nearly 500 stranded Indians departed in two separate batches from Port Sudan for Jeddah. Union Minister of State for External Affairs V. Muralidharan received the batches of evacuated Indians as they reached Jeddah airport. 360 Indian nationals evacuated from Sudan returned to India as first flight reached New Delhi under Operation Kaveri. Sudan has been witnessing intense fighting between the army and paramilitary forces. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said the government is working towards the upliftment of the poor in the country. He said pro-poor schemes of government have brought a revolution in the country. Mr. Modi was addressing a conclave organized by a private TV channel in New Delhi. Prime Minister said the government is working towards providing security and dignity to the poor of the country. He mentioned that the last 9 years the poor, deprived, middle class and every section of society can see obvious changes in their lives. Mr. Modi stated that people who were made to feel that they were a burden on the country are now giving pace to the development. He said today they are working with a systematic approach and with a mission mode. Prime Minister said transformation is now visible on the ground. He added that at a time when the world's biggest economies were stuck, India came out of the crisis and is moving forward at a fast pace. He said it took India around 60 years to become a $1 trillion economy, and till 2014, the country somehow reached the $2 trillion mark. And now, in just 9 years, the country's economy has reached $3.5 trillion. Union government has approved the National Medical Devices Policy 2023. The medical devices sector in India is a sunrise sector that is growing at a fast pace. The market size of medical devices sector in India is estimated to nearly 90,000 crore rupees in 2020, and its share in the global medical device market is estimated to be 1.5%. The policy is expected to help the medical devices sector growing from the present 11 billion US dollars to 50 billion US dollars in the next 5 years. Addressing the media after the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs meeting, Union Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya said that the National Medical Devices Policy is expected to facilitate orderly growth of medical device sector to meet the public health objectives of access, affordability, quality and innovation. He said this sector is expected to realize its full potential with strategies including building an enabling ecosystem for manufacturing along with a focus on innovation. Dr. Mandaviya added that the policy will promote the medical device sector to grow further. The Central Drug Standard Control Organization recently flagged 48 commonly used medicines as they fail the latest drug safety alert issued by the drug regulator. It is the National Regulatory Authority of India for the medical devices industry under the provision of Drugs and Cosmetics Rule. It works under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Drugs Control General of India is the head of CDSCO and its headquarters is in New Delhi. Under the Drugs and Cosmetics Act, CDSCO is responsible for approval of new drugs, conduct of clinical trials, laying down the standards for drugs, control over the quality of imported drugs in the country, coordination of the activities of State Drug Control Organization. CDSCO, along with state regulators, is jointly responsible for the grant of license of certain specialized categories of critical drugs such as blood and blood products, IV fluids, vaccine, and sera. On 27th April 1854, India's first telegram was sent from Mumbai to Pune. 18th April 1991, Kerala declared the first fully literate state in the country. In the Indian Army, for the first time, 5 women cadets got commissioned into the Regiment of Artillery at Officers Training Academy, OTA, Chennai. Out of total 186 short service commissioned officers, 121 men cadets and 36 women cadets were inducted into various arms and services of Indian Army, while 29 officers are from Bhutan. The passing out ceremony was reviewed by Chief of Army Staff, Bangladesh Army General at the Parameswaran Parade Ground of OTA. He exhorted the cadets of passing out courses to always adhere to the core military values of selfless service to the nation and strive for excellence in all their endeavors. It was a proud moment for the officer cadets and their parents, as also the instructors and administrative staff of OTA Chennai, who over the last 1 year of integrated training have seen the transformation of these proud men and women into future leaders of the Indian Army. The Andhra Pradesh High Court recently struck down the public interest litigation challenging centre's decision not to bear rupees 7,214 crore component of the Polavaram project. It is an under construction multi-purpose irrigation project on Godavari River in the Elluru district and the East Godavari district in Andhra Pradesh. The project has been accorded national project status by Union Government of India. The objectives are development of irrigation, hydropower and drinking water facilities in East Godavari, Visakhapatnam, West Godavari and Krishna districts of Andhra Pradesh. The project envisages the generation of 960 megawatt of hydropower drinking water supply to a population of 28.5 lakhs in 611 villages. The project implements the Godavari Krishna link under the interlinking of river projects. It envisages the transfer of 80 TMC of surplus Godavari water to River Krishna, which will share between Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka and Maharashtra. A team of researchers used machine learning tool to recently confirm evidence of a previously unknown planet outside our solar system. It is a branch of artificial intelligence and computer science which focuses on the use of data and algorithms to imitate the way that humans learn, gradually improving its accuracy. It gives computers the capability to learn without being explicitly programmed. It enables computers to learn automatically from past data. Machine learning uses various algorithms for building mathematical models and making predictions using historical data or information. It is a data-driven technology, large amount of data generated by organizations on daily basis. So by notable relationships in data, organizations makes better decisions. Machine can learn itself from past data and automatically improve. From the given data set, it detects various patterns on data. It is similar to data mining because it is also deals with a huge amount of data. Vallabhbhai Patel finally went to England when he was 36 and became a barrister. He became the sanitation commissioner of Ahmedabad when he returned back to India. And later, he had a major clash on civil issues with the Britishers. His turning point was when he met Gandhiji. Initially, he was not influenced by Mahatma Gandhi, but after listening to his speech on Swaraj, Vallabhbhai was very impressed and became one of his followers. He even volunteered in Satyagraha movement and led it. He did that so well that people started calling him Sardar, a leader. Thereafter, Sardar Patel played a huge role in the independence struggle while supporting Gandhiji. Thickly knitted fishing gill nets have recently caused the death of another Gangetic dolphin in Bhagirathi River. It is a freshwater species and one of the few river dolphins found in the world. It inhabits the Ganges, Brahmaputra, Meghna and Karnafuli Sanghu river systems of Nepal, India and Bangladesh. The common names: blind dolphin, Ganges susu, South Asian river dolphin. The Gangetic dolphin has been recognized as India's national aquatic animal. A long thin snout, rounded belly, stocky body and large flippers are the characteristics of the Ganges river dolphin. It feeds majorly on fishes and are usually found in the counter current systems of the main river channel. Its eyes lack lens. As a result, this species is also referred to as blind dolphin. They have highly developed biosonar system that facilitate them to hunt for fish even in murky waters. Being a mammal, the Ganges river dolphin cannot breathe in the water and must surface every 30 to 120 seconds. Because of the sound it produces when breathing, the mammal is popularly referred to as susu. Recently, the people of Uttar Pradesh, Prayagraj, were graced by an awe-inspiring phenomenon called sun halo. It is an optical phenomenon that occurs due to sunlight refracting millions of hexagonal ice crystals suspended in the atmosphere. When white light passes through unique hexagonal eye crystals found in upper level cirrus clouds, causing the halo to have colors. The clouds contain millions of tiny ice crystals which refract, split and even reflect the light to give an impression of a circular rainbow ring. The crystals have to be oriented and positioned just so with respect to your eyes for the halo to appear. The light undergoes two refractions as it passes through the ice crystals, and the bending that occurs depends on the ice crystal's diameter. The two refractions bend the light by 22 degrees from its original point, producing a ring of light around the sun or the moon. The lunar halos are mostly colorless as moonlight is not very bright. In the case of sun, these colors are more noticeable and appear as bright as a rainbow.